Hello everyone and welcome to the second royal reading of today, a Monday, a scorchingly hot Monday here at MadWorldTarot. So I'm rather late and keeping it short, not particularly sweet in this reading. I have to warn you before we go anywhere with this reading that this is wild rumour. It does involve children, and so please keep it kind in the comments, and please remember that this is just tarot and we just look at energy here for fun and entertainment. We look at wild rumors, we speculate about them, reading energy, and there is of course a disclaimer in the box below. It involves children, it involves Sussex children as they are now known according to their parents, the Sussex children, and this is a rumor that's floating around on social media, and it's clickbaity like the previous rumor that I read on in the previous reading, the Lady Louise one and the Sussex title. This is similar clickbaity kind of a stuff, allegedly, and this whole reading has to be scattered with allegedly. A housekeeper of someone famous in Hollywood, a famous actress, no names mentioned in this rumor, housekeeper has heard or seen and says the reason why we don't ever see the Sussex children is because one of them has some sort of disability. She used a much nastier term in the rumor, which I won't use. Somehow they are either physically or mentally impaired, and she said it was Lilibet. So I'm going to look at this with all the caveats, with all the allegedlys, all the disclaimers and all the rest of it, but I want to look at the energy around this and see how the children are doing. So it's basically a health check for Archie and Lilibet. We never see them. They are public figures. They have titles, Prince and Princess, Archie and Lilibet of Sussex. So I think we're entitled to do a health check with the cute ghost tarot because we never see these children. We don't hear about them. Harry was asked pointedly in that interview by Will Reeve, and no, it's top secret, not telling you. Their children are being children and growing fast and hilarious and all the rest of it. Children that age are preoccupied with body functions and find those hilarious, really, in my experience anyway. So I don't know. It's all very strange. So we're going to do a health check. Or we're going to do a mental health check and a physical health check. Mental meaning intellectual, mental function. And why don't we see them, and are we going to see them sometime soon? That's where we're heading today. As I say, I'm treating as carefully as possible around this topic because it's a sensitive topic and there are innocent children involved. And there's the devil. Fancy seeing the devil here on this tarot table. And also for legal reasons, for my own sake. So, off we go. Health check for Archie and Lilibet, and see what is going on. The wild rumour, unkind rumour, and I hope it is absolutely untrue. I do hope that. Even though I myself have seen hints of some disturbing things, I have to say that. I'm sure some of you remember a reading that I did quite a while back where I saw maybe spectrum type of issues. That was, of course, all speculation. Page of coins. Children energy is upright, which is a very positive sign, upright. Of course, the Page of Coins is about money and contracts, and maybe somebody is making a bit of a side hustle out of rumors like this. I don't know. That's a speculating. Pages are communications, and so there it is. But it's not the normal kind of rumor card that I would get, which would be the Page of Swords more, and particularly in reverse for me would be rumors. So children, but for me, Page of Coins upright, healthy children, solid, good in every sense. Bodies, coins are bodies, a physical world, and so that's a good omen. Quite honestly, I don't want to find anything unpleasant in this reading, I can assure you. situation we're dealing with, Seven of Coins. It's another money card, interestingly. I'm almost guessing that this is kind of a setup. That's a wild thought. It's a wild thought to do with a wild rumour. And that's why this reading is absolutely covered with allegedlys, and why I insist that this is a health reading for the children to see how they're doing in their intellectual development and in their physical development. But the Seven of Coins is a taking stock. What have I got in my bank account? Do I have enough? What have I invested in? Have I invested in something wisely or not? It's an odd card to come out in a reading like this. Let's just say, when we're talking about what is the central issue, and the central issue then becomes investments, time, money spent, money put into something, effort put into something, effort put into children, or the idea of children. Let's look at Archie first. Archie's mental development, intellectual development, and we have enlightenment in reverse. That's a judgment card, actually, in the tarot. It's in reverse, so I think that there is some issue with him. And as I say, I have previously seen hints of maybe developmental issues. Harry himself had developmental issues by all accounts. Angela, what's her name? Levin keeps referring to it in interviews lately. So that's not great. That judgment card in reverse, not wonderful. If you're talking about a child's development in terms of their mental abilities, delayed kind of awakening, problems with awakening, with almost dealing with not awareness, how can I describe it, with reality, with functioning in the real world. It's problematic. It is a problematic card. Its major arcana is in reverse. There is some issue with his mental development, I think. My speculation. How about his physical development? Is he okay physically? Yeah, we got the star. All fine. All fine. Healing. If there was some issue, and there were rumours around the time of his birth with all the strange dates and the weird story of announcing Megan was in labour, and then, oh no, she's actually had the child, and you know, she's home again now after I don't know how many epidurals and whatever else. Some strange break in the space-time continuum there, a miracle almost. There was talk, chatter about issues. Let's just leave it there. But the card, the star, is to do with healing and hope and being on the right path. So physically, I think fine. Lilibet. Her mental development, the world, very successful, all going according to plan, meeting her goals, her markers, her whatevers you want to call them. Because the world is completing a phase successfully and then moving on to the next one. So in Catherine terms, early childhood development, she's getting full marks with the world. Absolutely. Physically we have the moon in reverse, and that's not a great card either. The moon is doubt and fear, anxiety, worry. It's a big worry card, even though we have the Nine of Swords in tarot, which is the worry card. The moon is anxious about something, can't see clearly about something, can't see the truth of a situation when it's in reverse, being fearful, being doubtful about her physical being. That to me doesn't really mean her physical being so much as the situation around her actual presence. That's how I'm reading it. What is interesting is that we have 4 major arcana. 2 in reverse. And I think that there might have been some sort of issue. But because the moon is now in reverse, I think it's resolving. The moon in reverse, clarity comes. You get out of the fog, the fear, the worry, the doubt. They're trying to hide things. The moon is very much about hiding. So there might have been something there. But whatever is going on with that, or was going on, it's now improving. Okay, so much as I maligned the source of this rumor at the beginning of this reading and said it, it's wild and out there, there might be a little hint of truth in it. There might be issues with both children. And in Archie's case, it might be mental. He's slow development. Slow is an unfortunate word. I don't know how else to describe it here on the spot doing a tarot reading. For Lilibet, there might have been either some strange circumstances around her birth, the pregnancy, moon, the mother, moon, which we speculate on endlessly here on this channel. It comes up over and over and over, the same story. But there might be, because it's in the physical realm here with the moon, there might be something that was an issue, that was hidden, that is now resolving. So, strange energy in this reading. Tell us why we don't see the children. We ask this question often as well. Why don't we see these children? King of Coins in reverse. Harry doesn't want them out and about in public. That's the Harry card. King of Coins, Earth sign, not king, wannabe king. That's Prince Harry. Harry doesn't want them exploited. He feels that he was exploited as a child and he was put in uncomfortable situations and gawped at. And it was awful, and the clicking cameras and all the rest of it traumatized him forever. Didn't seem to mind having a TV crew following him around in Canada in the last few days, but never mind that. That is Harry. Harry's just not going to happen. And I've seen this as well. This has popped up often in readings that he says no. She wants it. She wants the money. She wants the power, she wants the status, she wants those magazine covers and all the rest of it. Harry says no, and I think this is a line he has drawn in the sand. And if she dared to venture over that line, all hell would break loose, because it would be very clear that she was complicit. Especially in California, I think that there are laws in place about parental consent to that sort of exploitation. So there it is. There's the answer. It's a very clear answer. It's not to do with this weird stuff over here. Not at all. Are we going to see them soon? And we got the Knight of Coins in reverse. And the Knight of Coins is another Harry card, but it's also a merchant card. Someone on their way, on the road to wealth, abundance, a slow, steady progress. No. So I've got a double no here. And then bizarrely, I put an extra card on the table because I thought there was, for some reason, an outcome, but there isn't. This was the outcome. So let's just look at it anyway and see what shows up. And what's shown up is the Three of Cups, which is a happy energy. And so maybe it's telling me that whatever we think that is strange and sinister that's going on, and believe me, when I do these readings and some of the weird cards come up, I do think strange and sinister things are going on, and perhaps they're just having a nice happy time at home with the Three of Cups, playing with friends. Hopefully they have friends, normal friends, their own age, and they're just doing what did they say? They're doing what kids do. Or the littles are being little, or whatever. There's a phrase that people use now. It's a bit of a snarky one. But those two cards are actually very, very positive. So for all the alarm that we have with that enlightenment / judgment card in reverse and the moon card in reverse, and there is alarm, the reason we're not seeing them is simply the King of Coins doesn't want them to be exploited and is not going to allow Knight of Coins, and it's not going to allow deals to be made, magazine spreads, show up for Paramount. Apparently Paramount was quite eager to have them in some kind of TV series or something like that. No deal, not going to happen. Absolutely not. So that is that. I have to remind you that we're just looking at rumors and that this is just tarot and that there is a disclaimer in the box below. And there you go. That's a reading. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again tomorrow.